Welcome to the Uplevel Your Life, Decode Your Reality with Soul Code session, where I'll be sharing the codes or energies from the Soul Purpose System each fortnight on Thursday, New Zealand time at 11 a.m. in the Future Transcendence Community Facebook group. So hi, I'm Melissa Taylor from Future Transcendence, and I'm level 2 certified in the Soul Purpose System by Ariella Juno Indigo to empower people to identify and align with their life purpose. And in these sessions, I'm firstly going to share information about the soul code for the session. And secondly, I'll share knowledge and questions for you to reflect and pause on related to the energy of the code to really empower you to bring back positive results in your life. The reflection part of these sessions is to embrace the divine feminine and to hear wisdom from your soul. Then you can bring in the masculine to take action to bring about changes in your life. The Soul Purpose System is an ancient system based on the Sefer Yetzirah Book of Creation, and it's a system that's been brought forward into modern day to help with humanity's evolution. There's 22 codes in the system, and they are in everything, including your DNA. I'll randomly select one code each fortnight, and this will be the relevant energy for that 2-week period. And I invite you to relax, pause, and reflect on what you're creating with this energy. Your birth name is creating your reality and holds the keys to your higher calling, including your talents, challenges, goals, and soul destiny. You have specific soul codes you have brought in, and these can be seen in your life purpose profile. If you have your life purpose profile, then refer to it as you learn about the codes. And even if a code isn't in your profile, there's wisdom to gain from all the codes because they are all in your DNA. If you haven't got your life purpose profile, then simply email me at info@futuretranscendence.com and I'll send you your birth name profile. So I encourage you to participate by asking questions in the comments and share your insights with me as you engage with these energies in your life. Okay, so let's now explore the code for this session. It's soul code number 6, divine inspiration, and the Hebrew letter is Vav. So let's begin by connecting you to the divine feminine, that place of calm and stillness within. When you relax, pause, and reflect, you open yourself up to more intuition and the whispers from your soul. And when you create with the feminine, it asks you just to be. So take a deep breath and close your eyes. I want you to imagine taking your focus and attention from your mind, imagining your forehead and dropping down into your heart. I want you to imagine a chamber in your heart. It's warm and inviting, safe and loving here. Imagine, sense and see green and pink light all around you. Breathe into that space within your heart. Feel your heart expand with each breath. Breathe in love and breathe out fear. Breathe in compassion and breathe out doubts. Breathe in appreciation and breathe out disgust. Opening up your heart to hear messages for you as you listen with your heart today. Now coming out of your heart into your whole being and opening up your energy to hear messages for you as you listen today. Allow all of the energy of soul code number 6 to integrate with you. And one more deep breath, and then on the count of 3, ready to absorb and listen. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Here is soul code number 6 and the Hebrew letter on this card. And these are cards that Ariella Juno Indigo created. So just absorb its energy into your being. See the symbol, feel the frequency of the soul code number 6. Okay, what are key features of this code? Well, the upsides when in talent or in positive, there's a huge amount of drive, determination, and focus. Very, very creative energy. Lots of ideas just drop in. And it's quite catalytic and powerful energy as well. And people with this in talent can be real visionaries. What about the downsides, or when this is in negative in the profile? Well, it's stubborn, stuck energy, unfocused and scattered. You can have lots of ideas and start lots of things, but not finish them. It can be anger, addiction, power obsession. People who can be easily distracted, and there can be a genuine creative block. In terms of deceased people who had this code in their birth name, life purpose profile, included Kurt Cobain, Pablo Picasso, and Jane Austen. So there's 2 questions and themes that intuitively came through to me for you to explore, and I invite you to reflect and pause on in relation to the energy of code number 6. The first one is, have you found your creative vehicle? The code has a strong creative energy to it, and when in talent or positive, that's a really great energy to tap into. But if it's in the challenge of negative, there's a genuine creative block present. And I've certainly experienced that creative block in my past, and that's somewhat because I have a 15-6 in soul destiny. And I went on a journey to find my creativity, and it eventually led me to designing my own clothes for a few years, which was a lot of fun. And in my early life, I danced and on the stage and wore costumes and all those sorts of things, and that was extremely fun for me as well. The creative process is about trying new things and seeing if they resonate. For example, going to a painting or drawing class or writing a book. And there is an element of embracing the unknown and just diving in. But sometimes at the beginning of a creative activity, you can feel incompetent. And because of this, you can give up too early. And practice really makes perfect. So giving a new creative activity time to percolate is a good idea. So ask yourself, have you been engaging your creative energies? Because often people feel stuck if these energies are not being expressed. If you've been procrastinating about starting a creative activity or putting off finishing one, now is the time to get going. Dive in and have some fun. So question 2 is, are you a procrastinator? This energy in the negative or challenge position of the life purpose profile can make people procrastinate and put things off. Procrastination is quite common for all of us, but it's more challenging when you have the 6 soul code in your profile. So you'll find yourself procrastinating the more you dislike an activity, and it's an avoidance strategy for not wanting to experience the negative emotions. And according to Tim Pycall, a psychologist who wrote the book Solving the Procrastination Puzzle, there are 7 triggers that make a task seem more averse, including you find it boring, frustrating, difficult, ambiguous, unstructured, not intrinsically rewarding, that is, you don't find the process fun, or it lacks in personal meaning. So ask yourself if there's something you've been putting off and whether any of those triggers apply. And to overcome procrastination, there are 2 strategies that you can try. So the first one is to force yourself to get started on the activity, because it's the emotional side of your brain that's causing the resistance. So even if you just set your alarm for 30 minutes of focus time to get it underway, you will feel more productive and a sense of progress that will in turn make you feel better than if you continue to put it off. And often you'll feel guilty when procrastinating, and this is one of the lowest negative emotions that people feel. So you don't want to stay in that energy as it has all sorts of negative effects. The second strategy is to remove digital distractions such as your phone or social media. Our phones and devices are huge time wasters. So when you are procrastinating, be sure to switch them off so you can focus your energy on what needs to get done. So today, say goodbye to procrastination and get stuck into what needs to get done. And here's a quote from Osho that speaks to the creative essence of soul code number 6. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty. You want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. So I invite you to access the energy of soul code number 6 in your life. Just write and journal what comes through to you intuitively when you reflect and pause on these questions and the energy of soul code number 6. And the theme song for this code is Paperback Writer by the Beatles. So I suggest you go listen to that. I'd love to hear your comments on this session and look out for the next Uplevel Your Life, Decode Your Reality with Soul Code session in a fortnight on Thursday. If you'd like to have a life purpose briefing with me where we can decode your reality with your soul codes, I share the link in the comments. Here's to living your best life.